Welcome to Call of Duty World War II on the map Current and Winter. We're playing hardcore free-for-all today. I just want to talk about basically like what is PTSD. It's like a form of anxiety, and sometimes things can trigger me, and other times actually, pretty much just like triggering. All of a sudden, I'm just thinking about a bunch of things at once. Is basically how I can describe it. It's just a lot of thoughts and a lot of memories all at once. Sometimes it's just one memory. Sometimes, usually for me, it's just too many at once. And it's maybe a person or like something happened to me with a person, or something that I did, or something that someone else did, or I don't know. It's just like today I was thinking about some bad experiences when I was taking a bath, and I'm trying to calm down, and I'm trying to tell myself you're okay, and I was trying to figure out how I can cope. And so I started screaming, and I started saying I hate this person and that person, fuck this person, excuse my language, and then I was like, no, that's not helping, because I really don't hate people. That's the funny part. Like, I mean, there are things I hate, but I mean, like, I already kind of touched base on that yesterday, but I was like, well, that's not working. It was kind of funny, actually. I'm a very loving person at the same time, so it's kind of like, but so I'm in the bath, and I just feel sick. Like, I just feel like my stomach is swollen, like I'm all like there's a rock like a big giant rock in my stomach. I feel tired. I feel like physically tense, painfully tense. And I just feel like I can't put my head, like I can't think of one thing. Like I can't focus on anything. That's the worst part for me. I can't focus on anything. It's like, I don't know, ADD or ADHD. It's just like, I'm trying to focus on the bath, and I'm totally, like, I keep slipping out, if that makes sense. I keep leaving the bathroom, even though I'm sitting in the tub. I'm not there, and I hate it. And I don't know, like, if I keep at it and I do my breathing skills, like, that's one thing that helps me is my breathing. I start to feel like I can focus longer on the bath or whatever I'm trying to do. There's times where I don't care that I'm having my little PTSD moment. Like, I don't care, because I can just pick up a controller and play Call of Duty. I'm actually like I was having a PTSD moment, and then I started playing this with the same song looping over and over again, Keen 810, best night of my life. And one day I want to do some Sories where I talk about my favorite metal bands, but my favorite band of all time is Korn, but I also like Keen 810, I like Slipknot. I'm not a huge fan of Slipknot like I used to be, but it's only because it kind of got boring. But I don't want, anyway, what I'm saying is that usually I don't care, because I can just put on music and I can play a couple matches of Call of Duty. Call of Duty just works because you just gotta pay attention all the time. And all the different modes I can play, like, it's kind of endless. Overwatch, I can kind of think about certain things and then I can't focus. Battlefield, off and on. Like, it depends on which Battlefield. Like, Battlefield 4, that one is pretty easy for me to focus on. I think it's because I just love it so much. Mega Man, I don't know if anyone knows Mega Man. I mean, I know a few people that watch me know Mega Man, but Mega Man 8, Mega Man X, 4, that one, Mega Man Legends, big one. Mega Man Legends is not really like a game that that takes all my attention. It's more of a, like, literally, like, it's my favorite game, so that it just, like, heals my pain. It just fixes it. And also some shows too, like, but, like, okay, like Breaking Bad helps me, but, like, not in a way where, like, again, takes my attention away, or it's just something that, like, is easy to focus on. It's just that I can relate a lot to that pain that was Jesse goes through, and it's just really well done, and it actually kind of, like, makes me sad. Like, it gets the hurt out and makes me sad, and he, like, I know it sounds weird, but he'll cry for me in a way, and it's just like I'm there right now. There's a moment where he's sitting down in front of a huge subwoofer, his new stereo that he got, and he's just sitting there and he's crying. I watch that episode sometimes just because that's basically like, oh, okay, now I even though it's just pretend, I know people are out there that feel like I do right now, and I'm seeing it being acted out, and that makes me feel a little better. So Breaking Bad has, like, certain episodes help a lot, and that was not the intent, I believe, when they made that show, but it's also just a cool, awesome show, and I think it has some crazy good actors and awesome parts and some really dark things that I just love. Like, it's just dark and gritty and just like, oh my god, this is so good. Like, it's about meth. I mean, what? I mean, I don't know what to say, but also comments. Like, if I get a comment in chat, or I get a comment in my videos, I'm not saying I want you to comment right now. I'm just saying, like, there's Bambi, there's Bro Gaming and Vlogs. There's some friends that I have on here, you know, and when I get a comment and it pops up on my phone, I kind of forget, like, that I'm having my anxiety attack and PTSD stuff. Like, I don't know, it kind of centers me in a way that can be very bad too. Like, someone could take advantage of that, you know. But again, I have so many ways to make myself feel better that if that happened, then I'll just, you know, play heavy metal, play Call of Duty, or work out. Sometimes, like, working out, just like when I said I feel like there's a rock in my stomach, when I'm feeling like that, I really don't work out. I do this thing where I tense my abs and I, like, really, really hard. Really, really, really hard. And I try to hold it as long as I can. And that actually helps too. Because when you do that with your stomach, it just relaxes you eventually. Stand-up comedians. Putting on a good stand-up that I'm familiar with, or a brand new one that I'm excited about, or I'm just interested in. That helps me a whole bunch. It really does. My favorite comedian is Bill Burr, and I took a really hot bath, right? That was one thing that I was trying to do, and I wasn't really doing good in the bath, guys. I really wasn't, as you can tell. But I ended up getting out after I was really, really, really hot, right? And as my temperature is going down, which was my intent, to get hot and bring down my temp, because when you do that, it relaxes you. You can actually sleep better if you do that. It's kind of like a life hack kind of thing. And I sat down and watched Bill Burr. Why do you people do this? And even though I wasn't really laughing, to be honest, just because I'm sad sometimes when I feel that way. I did laugh a few parts. It did make me feel better. It just did, because he makes me feel better. And there's a lot of stand-up comedians that I really like. And that's pretty much, like, what I do. when I feel that way or when I'm going through it. But I thought I should do a commentary on it because I don't know. I'm trying to see what I'm guys. What I'm trying to do here is just get some of this out. Some of these things that I'm kind of. It's really personal, but nothing to be ashamed about at the same time. I'm trying to get that out, you know. So that's what I'm doing.